Alrighty guys, welcome back to day number 4 of our $1,800 a week challenge. We're currently sitting at $747, so we're about $150 from where we should be, which would be $900. But you know, overall, still really good. I mean, there were things that were out of my control. There were some that were definitely in my control, like, you know, not sleeping in, dashing earlier. But you know, when it's slow, and sometimes, you know, you got to listen to your body, and if you're not feeling well, you're not feeling well. You got to remember, you are in a machine, you are driving, so if you have a headache, if you're sleepy, all those things, you cannot be driving. You know, it's not safe. But anyways, it's currently 9:30 in the morning, and we have our first order here from Ted's Bulletin, showing at $7.75. I think it was going like 4 miles maybe, but it's like 9 or 8 items, and Ted's Bulletin is kind of pricey. So I was like, you know what? It's a perfect order. So we accepted it. I'm on my way to Ted's right now. We'll see you guys at the drop. Alrighty guys, so we just dropped off the last order here from Ted's, and then it'll be $9.75. And then I have our next order here from McDonald's, showing $6.25, like 2 miles. So you know what? Perfect breakfast order. Hopefully McDonald's isn't too busy. I'm trying to mess around with the camera settings because I can't change the frame rate, because that's where the touchscreen doesn't work on my phone. And I've tried going to the normal settings and it doesn't give me the option. I've tried doing like the voice to speech, doesn't work either. So I'm trying this like pro mode that's on my phone. I just feel like it's just really focusing on my face, and I don't know if I like that. But if it looks better, we might keep it. Alrighty guys, just delivered the second order here, and we're sitting at $16 even. So not the greatest breakfast, to be honest, but hey, it's something. Currently 10:25 in the morning. Alrighty guys, we have our next set of offers here. The first one was from Ted's by itself, $6.25, 2.5 miles I think. Then they sent me a stack offer from Playa Bowls, $6 more, 1 more mile. We got both of them picked up. We're on our way. Currently 10:44 in the morning, so I think by 11 we could be at like $30. Alrighty guys, just dropped off both orders here from Ted's and from the Playa Bowls. We're currently sitting at $31.25, so pretty good I think for breakfast. Now it's 11 o'clock on the dot, so we're making our way towards the town center. Hopefully lunch is busy. We'll see you guys on our next delivery. Alrighty guys, currently 11:15 in the morning, and we haven't done a single order. I don't know what's going on, if it's some type of app issues, but my app keeps pausing. And not like the pausing where they pause you because you're declining orders, like the regular pause, like if you take a break or whatever, that keeps coming up, and it's pretty annoying. So if I get another order here, even if it's decent, I'll take it just to do something, because at this rate, you know, it's going to be 12 and we haven't done anything. But we'll keep you guys in the loop. Alrighty guys, it is currently 11:26, and we finally have another order here from Chipotle. We just picked it up. Again, I don't know if there was some kind of app glitch, but for like a good 20 minutes, nothing but crickets. So as soon as I saw this one showing at $6.25, we jumped on it. A little bit out of breath because I ran back to the car. It is so cold outside. So yeah, one of those days where for sure gotta stay nice and warm. Hopefully we get lots of orders. We'll see you guys in the next one. Guys, just dropped off the order from Chipotle, and that'll be $6.75. Then I got this offer from Nando's, showing as $8.50 catering bag required order. A couple of items. It's not going too far. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued about the initial offer of $8.50. Now back in the day, $8.50 was, you know, the hidden tip number. Then that became $7.25. Then that became like $6.25. You know, anyways, I'm curious to see if it's really going to be a good paying order or not. I haven't even looked at the items yet. Let me look at it right now. It's a $72 order. Okay, so that's not small. It's not big, but it's definitely below the $100 that I thought you needed to do a catering bag order. So, you know, there's that myth debunked right there. So again, I have no idea exactly what makes these orders qualify as a catering only or catering bag required order, whatever. But anyways, we're about 4 minutes from the Nando's. Hopefully the food's ready. We'll see you guys at the drop off, and hopefully the payout is nice. Let's keep it going, guys. So I was expecting, like, you know, a relatively big order, like a big bag or something. Nope. They gave me the smallest bag I've ever seen for an order that's almost $80. I double checked, triple checked with the guy just to make sure, and he's like, yeah, this is everything. And I was like, oh, okay, just double checking. So yeah, we have the smallest bag in the back seat over there. So yeah, we're about 4 minutes away from the drop off. We'll see what the payout looks like in a bit. Alrighty guys, just dropped the order off, and how much do you think we got tipped on that? I'll put my seatbelt on when I build up that suspense. But yeah, what do you guys think? 1, 2, 3, bam, $7. Bet you didn't see that coming. So basically what that tells me is that just because it says catering bag required or whatever, does not mean that it's a big baller order. Basically means like, I think any order can have that now. If it just crosses the $50 threshold, maybe, I don't know. But then we got this order here from one of my favorite places to say, Papatella. Papatella showing $17. I think it's like 6 items, maybe like 8 or 9 miles, I think. But it's going to the Amazon building, I know that for a fact. And even if it's just 17 bucks, you know, today's one of those weird lunch shifts that I feel like if I decline it, it's gonna come back and bite me in the ass. Like that $45 order I should have taken 2 days ago. Alrighty guys, we have the food all picked up from Papatella. Now I have a theory with the like catering bag required orders. I feel like on your very first one, after you submit the photo and they verify it or whatever, that won't come up anymore. But the orders that are big will still display it after you accept it. So like for this one, they kept saying at the top, it'll say, put the screenshot here for you guys, where it says like, you know, make sure you have the bag. They prioritize access to bigger orders for dashes with the bags or something like that. Now, I don't know if that's new or I just missed it, but I think it's interesting. So I wonder if the next, because this one didn't say anything about having the bag at all on the initial offer, you know, compared to the very first one from Nando's that had like the catering bag required thing. So I don't know, maybe DoorDash is just trying new things, or maybe I'm just overthinking it. I'm not sure. We're 7 minutes away from the drop off. We'll see you guys then. Alrighty guys, just delivered the order from Papatella. Ended up being $23 and some change. And Papatella is slowly becoming a staple of my lunch orders, and I love it. I love it, you know. Other than the fact that you usually have to wait maybe like 5-10 minutes. But if the orders are big enough and you know the payout is worth it, hey, I'll do those every day. And then I got this offer from like, I think it's like Paradise Point, I think. It's an Indian restaurant. I normally don't go there because they're pretty slow, but this one, see, it's tempting because it's going to the Microsoft building, showing 5 items, like 4 point something miles. So I'm going to go ahead and risk it, and it is showing at least a pay of $8.50, which I think is pretty decent, you know. And the delivery time is relatively soon, so I'm hoping that the food is ready. We'll see you guys at the drop off. Alrighty guys, we got the food dropped off here from Microsoft. It was only $8.50, but honestly, I'm not even mad. It took me 12 minutes from the time the original offer hit my phone to dropping it off. So super quick for $8.50. Hey, you know, you can't complain really. It would have been nice if it was higher, but hey, like I said, no complaints here. And then I was getting a bunch of garbage. In between all that garbage, this offer snuck in there from Silver Diner and Sweet Green. Stacked offer, obviously, showing $22 and some change for about 10 miles. Now, I went ahead and took it mainly because Sweet Green and Silver Diner, they're super fast. So I know the food's gonna be ready, and you can't argue with the miles, you know what I'm saying? And I think we can finish it a lot quicker because I think the food's ready at both places. That's just my intuition. But anyways, let me get this food picked up. We'll see you guys back on the road. Let's go. Guys, got the first order from Sweet Green picked up. Now we're heading towards Silver Diner. I just realized it's only gonna be 3 items really for the whole order. So this is either gonna mean there's a high base pay, or these people understand that they live far away from the merchants and they tipped accordingly. So if that's the case, faith in humanity restored for the day. But honestly, it's been an interesting Friday. Breakfast was really slow, and then he picked up. Lunch started super slow. Now all of a sudden it's just back to back offers. I'm here for it. I love it. Let's keep it going. We're almost at $100. Let's do it. Alrighty guys, we got both orders delivered, and shout out to both customers for being decent humans and tipping accordingly. The orders ended up being combined over $30, $30.76 I think, if I'm not mistaken, which puts us for the whole day at $109 with 70 cents. It's currently $126, so we're doing great. I am kind of in the boonies, so I don't even know if you can see me because of the sun, but nothing but trees and houses behind me. So I'm hoping to make my way back towards reality relatively soon. We'll catch you guys on the next delivery. Guys, we finally made it back to the town center. It was quite the adventure, mainly because there was construction, there was accidents. So it took me maybe like 20 minutes to get back instead of like 10. So not a huge difference, but anyways, when we finally made it back, we got this offer from Chipotle showing $6.50, 2 items, 2 miles. We dropped it off, and then when I was coming back to the town center, and I just literally parked, they sent me this offer here from Chipotle again, showing $14.50, 5 items, 8.4 miles I think. The miles are a little bit high, but so is the cash flow, $14.50, and the fact that Chipotle is usually always ready, so we can probably knock that out fairly quickly. And I have a feeling there might be a little bit on top. I don't know why when I see $14.50, I feel like DoorDash is flirting with me, and that 50 cents is kind of like, you know, It's a little bit more. It's inviting, if that's even a thing. Anyways, let me go get this picked up. We'll see you guys back in a minute. Alrighty, guys, just got the orders from Chipotle dropped off. Ended up being $15 for the pair, meaning there was an extra 50 cents on top of what DoorDash was showing, because you know DoorDash likes to hide 50 cents for whatever reason. Anyways, we're currently sitting at $131 with 20 cents. Currently 2:45 in the afternoon, so we're doing really well. Making my way back towards the town center. I just passed Mookie's Barbecue, you know, so I'm really hoping they don't give me orders from Mookie's, because it's gonna piss me off knowing that I was just there, you know. Plus I'm not in the kind of road where I can just make a U-turn, you know. There's a lot of road work going on on these roads and stuff. So anyways, we'll catch up on the next delivery. Alrighty, guys, after about 15 minutes of waiting for an order, we finally have it from Chick-fil-A. I think it's showing 725, 3.5 miles maybe, I think, something like that. Perfect 2 to 5 order. Hopefully the food's ready. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys, got the order from Chick-fil-A dropped off, and then right away, okay, well, not right away, maybe like 5 minutes later, we got this order from Carrabba's. I almost never come here because they are so stinking slow, but it's also randomly 3:25 in the afternoon, so they shouldn't be busy, right? The order was showing 650, 3.3 miles, 3 items. Half of those miles are from me to the restaurant to begin with. So that's why I mainly took it. And the delivery time is like in 15 minutes. So the food should in theory be ready, if not almost ready. So I'm gonna go get this picked up. We'll see you guys back on the road. Let's keep it going. Alrighty, guys, just got the order dropped off from Carrabba's. Ended up being $7.25. So we're currently sitting at $145 with 70 cents. And I wanna give a quick shout out to my man Oscar, who is the manager at Carrabba's. And he's actually a subscriber of the channel, man. That's super cool. You know, we were chatting. He was showing me his screenshots from when he does Uber and DoorDash and stuff in DC. He does Uber, Grubhub, DoorDash. He's the manager of the restaurant. He's doing it all, man. Shout out to him for making his dreams come true, making the money hustling. But anyways, he gave me a good idea, man. He said, hey, why don't you come to DC and try it out? And I was like, you know what? I might have to take him up on it. I think going to DC and trying the dashing in DC would be pretty cool. Obviously, my only concern is the parking, and I don't know the area like that, you know. But, you know, I think we're going to make that happen. Maybe not next week, maybe the week after that. So we'll see how it goes. But as of right now, we're basically almost at the halfway point to $300. Currently 4 p.m. So we got about 4 hours left to go. Let's go. Alrighty, guys. It looks like we're heading towards Sweet Green, showing 750, 3.3 miles. Perfect 2 to 5 order. You know, you guys know I love Sweet Green. The food's always ready there. And I'm actually pulling up right now, so we'll see you guys back on the road. Guys, just got the order dropped off, and we're currently sitting at 153 with 45 cents. And I just realized there's a $1 peak pay in my area today from 4 to 8, which means that we gotta increase our, you know, order threshold from 625 to 725, or technically 6. You know, if the miles are decent, you know, 6 will become 7. And we're not taking any 625 or below orders, because that really means it's 525 or below, you know. But yeah, currently 4:20 in the afternoon. So again, we're having a pretty awesome day so far. Yeah, so we'll catch you guys on the next one. Alrighty, guys, it's been about 30 minutes since we last checked in. I was on the phone earlier, so I couldn't really record. We did a 1 order off screen here from Sweet Green. It was like 725, less than a mile. Ended up being a little bit more than that. And then right after that, we got the stack offer from Uncle Julio's and Sweet Green, $14. I think it's going like 5 miles. I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. The miles make sense. The order makes sense. It could be more. You know, you never know. So yeah, we got both orders picked up. We'll see you guys at the drop off. Alrighty, guys, as doing the last drop off, we took an order here that's a bit of a risk from Outback. It has 5 items, I believe. It is going 8.9 miles away, although about 3 to 4 miles of that was from me to the restaurant originally. But I have the food. The food was ready, so that's always a plus. Excuse me. And we're going to be there in 10 minutes, which is also a plus. We're going to be there early. So it's showing 15.50, but I have a feeling that it's going to be at least 20 bucks plus because of the items in the order. They're all super expensive, you know, ribeyes, filet mignons. I mean, granted, it doesn't mean that they're always going to tip you well, you know, but I think it's a good indicator. And of course, you know, a good tool for you to use. Like, you know, if you were the one ordering the food, would you tip well? I mean, I would. But then again, I also know what it's like not to get tipped. Alrighty, guys, we dropped off the order from Outback and ended up having a $25 payout. So it had like a $21 tip, and the rest was all base pay. So it ended up working out in our favor. Then we were driving back to the town center. We got this offer showing $8.75 from Silver Diner. 5 items. I think it was showing like 3.5 or like 4 miles, but basically we were about 2 miles away from the Silver Diner. So really, it's probably about 2 miles. When I got there, the food was ready. It's already in the back seat. So we're gonna get this delivered. We're about 5 minutes away from the customer's house, and we've already hit over $200 for the day. So let's go. Guys, the last order from Silver Diner was only $8.75. So that was kind of a bummer, but that's okay. It's gonna happen, right? And then we got this order or this offer from Uncle Julio's and Sweet Green. I think that's been the tag team of the day today. I think it's my second or third order of the same type of stacks, but this one is showing $22 and some change for like 9 miles. We already picked up both orders. They were both ready, which is awesome. So we're gonna get this dropped off and let's keep it going. Guys, the last 2 orders here, the set of stacks was almost $27. Then it took us a while to get back into my zone of the town center. There was so much traffic for no reason. And then of course, once I get back, it kept saying I'm missing orders. What's going on? So I don't know if it's just way too busy and the app can't handle it, or it's just glitching. I don't know. But it kept saying that I kept missing orders. It kept pausing me, and I was getting really annoyed, I'm not gonna lie. So I kept foreclosing the app. Once I opened it again, and I got an offer from True Food Kitchen, $8.25, like 2 miles or less. We just took it just because I wanted to do an order. After dropping that off, same thing happening again. You've missed an order, you have missed an order. So I'm like, what the heck? So then as soon as another order came in, we took it, which is the one that I'm gonna go pick up right now from Chick-fil-A. I think it was showing $8.50, 5 or 6 items, I don't even know, 3 miles. We're gonna get that picked up so we can keep going. Alright guys, as they're dropping off the Chick-fil-A order, I don't know what's going on with the app. I think it's just too busy, but I finished it, and then it signed me out, it kicked me out. I can't get back on. It keeps saying error. Like, so, I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to call it a day. I mean, regardless, I wasn't gonna dash too late because I have things I have to do, but I could still go for at least another 30 minutes or so. So it's pretty annoying that right now when it's super busy, I can't get back on. I don't even know why I got kicked out to begin with, you know. So I think we're gonna finish the day at $256 with 25 deliveries. And today, if there was ever a day to make up ground, it was today. It's currently 7:45. And I can't get online. Like, it won't let me. It keeps saying error, but then it says it's busy, or like they need dashers to dash now. So I don't know. I'm getting pretty frustrated, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, we finished at 256. For the week, we're over $1,000 with 35 cents. So we're more on pace to do 1,500 really than 1,800, obviously. But it's a bummer that even though I'm here and I want to work and I'm able to, that the app is telling me there's an error, that I can't log in and all that stuff. So yeah, so I'm gonna toss up all my numbers here for you guys to check out. It was definitely a really busy dinner. I'm sure I missed out on a bunch of good orders, mainly because the app was messing up, but it is what it is. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all be safe.